lighten up, light up, and enlighten. Light is a favorite metaphor of the Kabbalists. Its versatility stems from possessing diverse attributes like light is not tangible and it creates a good mood. It allows us to see. It creates colors. And natural sunlight is free of charge. No surprise that our spiritual teachers often express godliness as light. The Hebrew word is or, attributing to God these similar qualities. More prosaically, we understand today that lack of sunlight can cause illness and mood disorder. Lack of exposure to adequate sunlight and consequent diminishment of vitamin D can cause heart conditions, weakened bones, and rickets in children. Not enough broad-spectrum sunlight causes a drop in serotonin, leading to mood disorders and depression. The phenomenon known as S.A.D, S.A.D, seasonal affective disorders. Metaphorically, we also associate light with insight, clarity of mind. The mind lights up, and spiritual elevation. We use it as a verb to enlighten when describing education and acquisition of wisdom. It also has a connotation of unburdening oneself from the heaviness of life's challenges. This is drawn from knowing that light weighs nothing, and that it also infuses cheerfulness, resulting in one feeling lighter, as if a heavy burden has been removed from the shoulders. The more tangible dimension of light includes man-made light, like fire, electricity, the light bulb, as well as natural light from the sun. The latter has encouraged explorations into the very nature of light, its speed of travel, and even the strange behavior of black holes that trap light within. The Torah informs us that light was an actual creation, as was darkness. Neither of these operated the same way as they do now. The commentaries note that the original light was such that it facilitated seeing from one end of the world to the other, quote unquote. Today we have simulated this feat with FaceTime and Zoom, but only a simulation. Darkness, too, had a different quality to it, as it wasn't merely the absence of light, but something that could be spiritually and tangibly felt. You might say that this has its legacy in the scourge of illiteracy and lack of education for so many in the world today. As time moves forward, human curiosity, dexterity, and creativity will continue to produce technologies that far surpass human natural aptitudes and leverage the human being to an almost godlike status. Enlightenment and wisdom are not the same as technological cleverness and inventiveness. Enlightenment and wisdom must guide technology. True enlightenment will allow us to be wise enough to distinguish between the use of those technologies for good, light, or otherwise, darkness. And we are already witnessing this epochal distinction in play in real time today. So many literal and metaphoric faces of the one sun. I believe that with the human being's basic inclination for good, you can comfortably light up emotionally and continue your path to enlightenment, and in the process, allow yourself to lighten up.